Hey Tool Nuts, Doug here from toolnut.com. Today I'm here with Ray. Ray's allowed us to come down so we could demo the new Milwaukee high torque 1-inch drive wrench. A lot of power to this new tool, as you'll see. You guys have been asking for more demos, so like I said, Ray's allowed us to come down here. We're going to take some lugs off of this forklift, a very large forklift. What size sockets on here?
1.5 inches.
Okay. What would you normally have done instead of using this, obviously, what would you normally be using right now to take those lugs off?
Normally I'd be using a air-powered 1-inch gun with about a 50 or 100-foot air line, which requires me to get my truck close to the machinery. You know, this offers me more versatility as, you know, I can park further away and service the machine or the vehicle accordingly.
Okay. What would you say your average setup time is to do something like that?
My average setup time is at least 5 minutes to start the compressor, pull the air line out, get the gun. Right. You know, as opposed to this, you put the battery, you take it out of the case, you put the battery in it, you grab the socket, and you go. You're not putting the air line through the mud. You're not getting your gun in the mud or anything. And you know, there's a lot. Milwaukee's come a long way with these.
I know you buy a lot of Milwaukee, so
yeah, I'm excited for this.
Very cool. So, all right, let's do some demos. Shane will have all the specs up there. We're not going to really run through all the torque settings and whatnot. I mean, this is a 1-key. We'll mention that. You can set the speeds and torque settings that you want on this via the app, which Ray did already. So, without further ado, we'll get some of these nuts off here.
Got a lot of control, you know, as opposed to the other guns you have to use 2 hands. You know, this absorbs a lot of the torque. I don't recommend using 1 hand, but it's a lot less strain on the wrists.
Okay.
Compared to an air gun. I'm very, very impressed.
Very cool. Made quick work of it.
Definitely.
And you don't have the cord dragging behind you, or having to adjust for it, getting stuck on stuff, whether it's a corded version or it's an airline to, you know, a tow behind or electric compressor. Yeah, it's very tedious. Very cool.
Yeah, and the weight can't beat that, man. This is great.
The weight and balance. Now, actually, you had a larger socket. I think you were showing me before there.
This is 4 3/4.
So 4 3/4. And what would you normally use that on?
Excavators.
An excavator?
You know,
okay.
Links, pistons, and this socket and extension way more than this gun.
So you're going to test that out when the next job you're going to do.
We'll test this out
and see how it does.
This, you know, the gun, you know, the socket weighs more than the gun. The gun's lightweight. Even with the heavy battery, the gun is still, you know, it's still lighter than an air gun all day long.
Right.
It's amazing.
Wow.
What a weight difference.
So that's what you used to use, the air-powered unit right there, compared to that.
Hard to hold up this guy. This guy's nothing.
I mean, they did say it's 7 to 8 pounds lighter than most of any of the air tools or the electric tools on the market on their unit, which is that's a big difference when you're using a tool, especially if you're doing it,
holding it for extended periods of time.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that's a beast right there.
Yeah, this is definitely the go-to.
So you'd have to basically pull everything out,
start up the air compressor welder and get the air line out, drag it over, get close enough to the vehicle or piece of equipment, and yeah, this goes a long way. Portability wise, versatility.
Right.
You know, if you're climbing up a ladder, it's got that convenient ring, you clip it on your tool belt.
The lanyard, yep, safety, secure it so it's not going to fall too, because this is used not just for this but also pipeline construction, high capacity line. You know, the linemen use it, bridge work, industrial and commercial buildings, and skyscraper, post and beam construction, I-beam construction. So yeah, as opposed to that. Thanks again. This is Doug and Ray from toolnut.com. For this and other videos, join us on YouTube on Toolnut TV. Thanks.